It's going to be a long night anyway. You're just making it longer, I'm telling you. Well, hello and welcome to Friday Night with Jonathan Ross. And let's start with a poem, ladies and gentlemen. One I've written just for you. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. In the spare room of the night. My God, he's achieved the impossible, hasn't he, Tiger Woods? He's made golf interesting. I did not believe that would ever happen. I should point out that we don't know what Tiger Woods has necessarily done, so it's only fair that we speculate wildly. Tiger initially apparently blamed his caddy, saying it was poor club selection. See, Tiger wanted to go to a bridge club, but his caddy said, go to the Pussycat Lounge and sleep with a leggy waitress. But let's give him a break. He's a fallible human being. And in golf, I thought it was a good thing if you hold a six-footer. So, you know... Risque, yes, but never crude. Talking of golf, may I introduce four men who regularly reach for the wood, take 3 strokes and end up plugged in the bunker. That was a grower, wasn't it? Look at them. There they are, my house band, 4 puffs and a piano.
Sugar pie, honey bunch, you know I love you. Oh, I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch.
Lovely, how refreshing, how bracing, and in tune, nicely. Let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start by having a look in my green room and see who is joining me on the show tonight. My first guest is, quite simply, the best cook in the world. He is the potentate of Poussin, the general of juice, the sultan of sea bream, the caliph of cauliflower. He is that potty-mouthed pan rattler, Mr. Gordon Ramsay. There he is. Hey, Gordon, looking good.
Good to see you.
Looking smooth.
Here we go.
Hey, do you know, here's an incredible statistic. Listen to this. Over 5.5 million people have bought Gordon's cookbooks. That's an incredible figure. And I believe just under 12 have actually attempted one of the recipes. That's Mr. Gordon Ramsay on the show this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gordon is here. OK. I am very excited about my next guest. He's a comedian. He's a star of the BBC's Mock the Week programme. He is Mr. Russell Howard. There he is. Hey, Russell, great to have you here. Very nice to have you. I've been enjoying your show.
Thank you.
Now, Russell is a very funny young man, and I think you'll agree he's very young and he's very good-looking. Gordon, can I check something? Was it Russell's picture that you took in when you went to see your surgeon recently? You said... Give me one of them. Just take 20 years off.
I'm kidding.
OK. Thank you for joining us. Russell Howard, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. Here we go. Now, this does get exciting because my next guest is an Oscar-winning Hollywood actress. I am thrilled she's on the programme this evening. She is the lovely, the talented Reese Witherspoon. Hello, Reese. Look at that. A ray of sunshine. How lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I've loved watching you in movies, Reese. I loved Walk the Line was fantastic. Did you see the film Walk the Line, ladies and gentlemen? That was an incredible movie, a wonderful piece of work. Legally Blonde was great. We all love Legally Blonde. Not to be confused, of course, with Gordon's favourite hair dye, Unconvincingly Blonde.
God,
Oh, no, you poor thing.
Gordon, you know why you're here this evening. Come on, just soak it up, big boy. And we have absolutely first-rate live music for you this evening from a genuine supergroup. They are from the Foo Fighters, David Grohl, from Led Zeppelin, John Paul Jones, and Queens of the Stone Age's Josh Homme. It's them Crooked Vultures. Hey, and Alan at the end there. Sorry, Alan. And Alan snuck in at the end there. Look at that. It's going to be loud. It's going to be great. Now, them Crooked Vultures is, don't get me wrong, it's a great name. It's a great name for a band, fellas, but I think you overlooked an even catchier one.
Which was
Queens of the Stone Age Foo Zeppelins. And I will be chatting to the Foo Zeppelins later in the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. It's them thingamajig Zeppelins from the Vultures with Crooked. Now, before we get on with the show proper, let me just apologise because we were hoping to have the fabulous Sophia Loren here on the show this evening. Sadly, she cannot join us tonight. Her filming commitments have overrun. She can't fly to London this week. Hopefully, she will join us very soon. So if you've tuned in for Sophia Loren, tough luck. But she'll be here soon. Or as they say in Italy, mi dispiace, non parlo italiano. OK. Now, hot new product on the shelves for Christmas are these things. You might have seen these already. I've seen them before, but they're really giving them a big push. These are called bendaroos. You've seen these, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. OK, they're kind of wax modelling strips. They're waxy strips. They look like straws, and you can twist them and bend them together, OK? And make shapes, and they sort of stand up, and you can make a little man out of it if you want to. Well, don't laugh if it fell over. OK, look, you see that you can make something there, you can put arms on it, you know, and you just bend them, and it's something for the kids to play with on Christmas morning. You can just imagine their little faces lighting up with disappointment when they get that. Happy Christmas, there you go. Have fun. No, they're very good, they're fun. And the people who make them wanted us to mention on the show, so they made us some models with them to illustrate what you can do with them, and it's really quite impressive. For example, they've made little models of these wax bendaroos of our house band, the Four Puffs, without the piano here. Have a look at this. This is pretty good, I think you'll agree. Look at that. It's pretty good. You see that? Even more talented than the real things, right there. What are you sucking your chest out and in for there? OK, so this... and they did some pictures. You can make kind of more two-dimensional pictures, and they've done some of our tonight's guests. They've done Gordon Ramsay. Would you like to see it, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. They actually sent these in. And it's quite impressive. Have a look at it. This is Gordon.
Wow.
Made out of the bendu. I think they've certainly captured the Jedward hair that you're wearing at the moment. But what are those lines on your forehead? They haven't captured the new smooth alabaster. And that's an odd colour they've made your face, eh? Looks like you've just opened the news of the world. Look at it. Hold on. OK, have a look at this. I almost hesitate to show you this next one. Once again, we didn't make these. Reese, they heard you on the show, the lovely Reese Witherspoon. They've made you, I'm afraid. Are you ready for this? Here you go. Look at this. This is quite terrifying. Look at that.
Oh my God! That's so horrible.
Well, they've got the blonde hair, right?
Or something.
You look slightly deranged, blushing with embarrassment. Looks more like Tiger Woods' wife. Look at that. What? Give her a break. Oh, Reese, how could you say that? OK. Shall we get my first guest out, ladies and gentlemen? I think we better. We've just had an emergency call from one of these restaurants. They've lost the tin opener and they're dangerously low on smash. Oh, he does a lovely smash, I'll tell you. Because he puts a bit of butter in it as well. That's what makes the difference. Will you please welcome Mr. Gordon?